ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buckeyes will put total weather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wolverines offense will go on the attack first. Last time these two met, Ohio State didn't just fight that team across the field. They pretty much knocked them out, stomping Michigan.
Yeah, it was a heavyweight knockout, too. They were throwing haymakers right from the opening bell. We know that Ohio State recruits at such a high caliber, and they're consistently pumping guys into the NFL. First-round talent as well. Last year's game, all of their best players, they showed up big.
And Michigan had no answer, and now does Michigan have an answer this year? Because it's another talented Buckeye team. Every year you're going to play the Buckeyes, they're going to be talented. Michigan has to make the game physical. Michigan has to play their brand of football if they want to change the outcome.
Dropping back, it's Underwood. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. The Buckeyes offense will have its first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking downfield on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the Big House fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Got his man on the right. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after you. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the RPO, complete. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Makes the catch, and now we're looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Pick off! What a play by this defense! Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. These two first squared off in 1897, and this rivalry is almost like a history of the sport itself.
So much history, so much tradition. I mean, I can go back to 2006 when they were 1-2 in the country. You know, like, these games really matter. The uniforms are clean. The athletes are flowing. There's tons of athletes all over the place. This is always a huge showdown.
Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Wingo. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. I'm sure you guys saw this, one of the top running backs in the country, 5-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often, and you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Now the play fake. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge 3rd down here in the big house. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Power football with the run. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. The give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Underwood. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guy and getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game wrecker.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Punt is in the air. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught over the middle. It's Wingo. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Wolverines bringing the heat on the defensive front as they have so many times through the years.
And you just think about guys that just look great in their unis. Big, strong, Aiden Hutchinson, Ojabo, a lot of these guys in the recent history, just they know how to get after the quarterbacks and make their life miserable.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires to the big fella. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. They boot it away on 4th down. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver going in motion. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And the Wolverines will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Running a read option to the left. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab near the marker. It's Wingo. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They go to the end around to start the drive. That'll get them thinking. There he goes.
Well, this offense can get after you a variety of ways in the running game, and one of the ways they do it is by using their wide receivers on jet sweeps. Good example right there.
To the ground with the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Might as well give it to him again. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Line getting set on 2nd down. On the ground, it's Hester. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. It'll be 3rd and long. They send the tight end in motion. Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Oh, it's picked off.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's open on the right. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The throw to the outside is complete. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Underwood. Fires to the middle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Porter. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Gonna run it. It's Hester. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. To throw, it's Underwood. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines want to crank the tempo. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the floor.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll keep it himself. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. And they get him down. So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Absolutely perfect. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And as time runs out here in the first half, the offense will take a knee and go to the break, content with the lead they've built. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when the Wolverines and Buckeyes get together, and a fun first half to boot. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Michigan and Ohio State plays out.
And the Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. RPO complete to open the drive.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The hand to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man across the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Catch in the middle. It's Roberts. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Trying to get the corner. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one on a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Quickly complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. Turning it on!
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Out of the gun, they give to the back. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. This is now a 7-point game.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. This drive will open from the 15. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his tight end. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to sneak it.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. More than 100,000 making their presence felt. A huge third down here in the big house. The Buckeyes are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
You see offenses doing this a lot now. When you got a scrambling quarterback, get him outside the pocket. Run a bootleg to the left where he has the option. What can he do? Pick him up, put him down, and go get some yardage, or he can throw it down the field to try to make an even bigger play.
Runs through a tackle. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense got it. They're on the run. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Got it set up on the outside. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. The Wolverines are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The give to the back. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Grab behind the line. It's Wingo. The Buckeyes get it past the sticks. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Punts it out of the air.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air, it's Underwood. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up second and 3. They'll go to the ground. They work their way to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on first down. On the ground, it's Hester. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Oh, he makes the catch. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got the quick pass. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Here's a heat. Fires downfield. Got his man. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
In that 2nd down play, the defense, I think, was expecting pass. So you saw them come firing upfield. They use their speed. They use their athleticism. They win the one-on-ones, and they get a big-time sack.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Underwood. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
How about the defense coming through when you needed it the most? They got some yards, had some success on this drive. 2nd and goal, sack. 3rd and goal, sack. Nice job by the defense, sticking with it, coming through in the clutch.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia Tech will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Calvin Johnson was a 2-time All-American know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got him. Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. They'll give it to the back. And they're able to get him on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Big noise in the big house for this huge 3rd down play. Safe completion on the screen. And the Buckeyes are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Trying play action. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. That's caught. It's Roberts. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. And that is no good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. Fires to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's going for the big play. Fires the pass, intercepted. Bringing it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
And that is a backbreaker. It's 4th down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play, but the defense came up big in a big moment.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. The game may be the best rivalry in college football, and this year, the Buckeyes will hold the bragging rights. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.